Yo guys, what's up? So today we are back in the Isle. Now, the game is updated and it's added some major features, one major feature actually, that I'm going to tell you about just before we get into some gameplay and, well, actually see the Hypo Spino on a map that has weather such as hail and rain and all kinds of different stuff. We've got some pretty cool stuff to show you guys. Now, as always, if you do enjoy the Isle, well then leave a like for more, but what I wanted to outline in this video right now, what you're seeing, is the Acrocanthosaurus. Now, it was swimming through that huge body of water. That's going to be so bad on the V3 map because everyone walked under the ocean and now you have to swim across it. And the little spot between the land bridge where you actually would have to swim, that is so painfully slow to traverse, it's not even funny. Oh man. Now, the system right now is not operational. The oxygen system has been put on the back burner a little bit because there was an issue with the accuracy at detecting the water level. So people were drowning, I assume, or not drowning correctly. Now, what it comes down to is the oxygen system, while you swim, you're going to lose stamina. When you run out of stamina, you're going to start to sink. When you start to sink, well, you start to drown. Pretty self-explanatory if you ask me, guys. That's basically all there is to the oxygen system. If I was one of you guys and I was on a progression server underwater, I would leave the area immediately because this update can come out at a moment's notice. They just have to fix a couple things with it. Now, there's some other stuff too that they've worked on, but we'll probably cover that another time. It's not too big. But with all of that said, you guys have been killing it on the videos recently with the likes, and you're liking the new editing style I'm using, so I'm actually over the top happy to see that. Let's get into the video. So, like I was saying a little while ago, there's an oxygen system that's being worked on. It's not in just yet because it's a little bit buggy, but, well, it's going to be here soon. When it's here soon, it's probably going to be a really bad time for you. You can't drink this water, by the way. This is salt water. It's going right out to the ocean. You don't want to do that. Salt's bad. Salt is very, very bad. Insert clickbait comment here. But yeah. Apparently they fixed the head tracking system too, or supposedly they tried to. Now, I know they released this patch earlier, and they had to, like, stop or revert it or something. Or they had to do something for hot fixes. From what my admins were telling me on my Discord server, which if you're not on my Discord server, you should probably be over there. Link will be in the description or in the comment section of the video. Now, like I said, head tracking, whatever, that annoying, your head would like jerk up and down and stuff, I assume that's what that was supposed to be. Apparently that was fixed, but on that acro stuff while shooting, I actually experienced the bug. So I don't think it's actually fixed yet. Unless maybe they reverted the patch and, well, the fixes that were supposedly in are no longer in. Now, I do have a lot of footage to show you guys from the stream, a dev stream, of weather and the weather systems like hail and rain and how they impact the environment, thunder and lightning storms, all kinds of different stuff, and what the Hypo Spino looks like in these environments. It's actually really, really incredible to see some of these creatures in that environment. The Hypo Spino itself looks like it belongs in the environment where there's just thunder and lightning and loud noises and booms and stuff. It's actually really cool to see. Like, that's why I want to show you guys, because it is such a cool thing to see. It's a sight to behold, man. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. So I'm gonna move into that now and just show you guys a lot of that. Oh, that is creepy. Oh, that is creepy. I don't know if I want to go over there or not. Is that Carno not fully grown? It's not. I feel like the camera angle needs to be changed a little bit. Wow. This is nuts. Oh, God. Swimming. Stop. I hate swimming in this game. It's so slow. And there's so many Spinos in this swamp. Ugh. Uh-oh. Then again, Spinos in the swamp could actually help out. Because, since they're so tall, they don't need to swim. And smaller creatures like this aloe, well, we can't really walk through water that easily. So that's actually like a little trap for them. That's actually a good idea. Wait, hang on a second. What? There's more water up here? This is what I get for not exploring further. Oh, this is the other section. Okay. Oh, okay, I know where I am now. I know my bearings of the map. Kind of ish. The wreck's coming out of the water over there. Can I drink this? Yes, I can drink this. I'm just waiting to see something in the water. Oh, and the Hypo Spino swimming too. I think I have that footage as well. And it's like, looks like Godzilla. I think that's what Dondi said. He thinks it looks like Godzilla swimming through the water. It's just this giant hulking mass. It's basically an island. All right, yeah. I'm gonna move into that footage now, and then we will do something, I guess.
That's fucking terrifying. He looks like Godzilla. Jesus.
You didn't think he looked like Godzilla when you made that dinosaur man because dinosaurs.
And that is the weather system that I assume is coming to the game. Now, Dondi actually showed the entire process on his developer stream of how to do all of the stuff that you're basically, what you need to do to get it into the game. He also cited another game, Beast of Bermuda. For those of you who don't know, it's a game that's similar to the Isle, except they already have weather, they have creature latching and all kinds of different stuff. And I've gone in depth with Dondi about this game, speaking to him about it, and just like finding out what his thoughts are. And the idea behind the scenes as a developer, because as a player, I mean, it's all cool to see the weather and the thunder and lightning and all of that stuff. It's always awesome to see that stuff. Or you get to see like a Moza chomping down on something and like dragging it underwater and then thrashing it around and killing it. It's all cool to see all that stuff in games. But it's even, to me, it's even cooler to hear from a game developer and someone that knows what's going on for this stuff to happen. Someone that can give you better insight than really anyone else, unless it was another game developer. A lot was said during that conversation, and there was a lot of things that were pointed out. And one of them were that, well, the Isle has been around for a longer time, and the Isle has more developers working at it, I think anyways, and people that are more skilled with what they do in the game, as far as, well, developing the game goes. So, one would come to the conclusion that the Isle should have already had weather, it should already have latching, it should already have all those different mechanics that are in the other game. The issue comes down to the implementation of them. He stated that apparently a lot of the assets and a lot of the stuff that they used for that game were store-bought from the marketplace and not created from scratch. And then, well, basically you copy-paste the code that you get into your game, or the game engine, whatever, and boom, you have a semi-out-of-the-box working system for weather or anything like that. I think Dondi actually used the same system on the marketplace for his weather, but he did the right calibrations and the right settings for it, so it looks freaking insane. You guys just saw it. Like a Hypo Spino looks like it's at home while swimming through a lake that's surrounded by rain and thunder and lightning. Like that's pretty freaking cool. I gotta admit, like that was one of the cooler things. And then you could see the rain on dinosaurs. These freaking bushes, dude, they gotta go away. And then you see like the rain and water droplets falling down on a creature. Now, unfortunately, I didn't actually have the snow and hail. I thought I had that stuff, but apparently I didn't. My bad. I could probably track it down and get it for you, but that's going to take a bit of detective work. Detective work takes time. So does video production. So video production priority over a little bit of snow and drizzle and some hail. Actually, I think we got to see some hail in one of the clips, because I think he mentioned it. He likes seeing hail fall off the Spino, but I think that was just rain at that point. But yeah, he made some mention about Beasts of Bermuda and how they do their systems and stuff. Now, when it comes down to developing a game and my opinion on it, I play the game. I've played both games, The Isle extensively, and Beasts of Bermuda I've also played. I've had fun playing both games. Now, as far as the quality factor, there is no argument, hands down. The Isle is one of the highest quality dinosaur games you're going to find around. From the creature animations to the textures, to the sounds, everything is absolutely magnificent. But you also have to look at it this way too. Beasts of Bermuda has not been around nearly as long as the Isle, and they don't have the budget that the Isle has as well, and they don't have the same development team, they don't have the same experience. So you can't expect too much. I hate these trees. I want my redwood biome back. Dundee! Give me my redwoods! Damn, dude, like, I'm waiting! Ugh. But yeah, you gotta look at it objectively from both standpoints. And then for me to say I'm picking a side, I mean, I'm mostly neutral in every situation when it comes down to it. However, the points that Dondi had made to me directly in a private Skype call just completely trump anything that I could have ever retorted back with. I do have fun with the game. It's a fun idea. I like it. I like the people that are making the game. But the actual idea behind it and how it's being implemented from the store-bought assets of the store, I cannot justify myself actually going back to that game and playing it. Now, if you want to see more on what Donnie had to say about that game, well, then you can go to his Twitch. I'll leave a link to his Twitch in the description of the video, and you can check it out yourself. If you're interested in game development or something like that, well, then you could check it out. Now, I'm here trying to find my way through the forest. This is next-level impossible stuff. Like, I can't find my way through here. I think that might be the ocean down there. I'm not sure. And let me just see. And I checked the Isle's Discord a little while ago. Don't break my leg. A little while ago. And yeah, they had to revert, and then they pushed another patch out, which repaired a lot of the issues they had with the previous patch. To be expected, with a big mechanic like this being added. It's going to be a really frustrating mechanic, because like before, it was even a pain just getting across the desert under the water. That was still a pain. Like, that was a long journey. Now, if you have to swim it, like, a lot of creatures won't even make it. I feel like only the Spino would make it, maybe the Suko and Berry too. But I mean, anything else, crossing that giant body of water is like certain death. You're gonna get to the middle and basically just drown. And Rexes are loud. Yeah, I wanna know what you guys think in the comments section of the video. What do you ultimately think about this situation between the developers of Beast of Bermuda and Dondi? I know a lot of people don't like both sides, and I mean, I'm not saying I'll like one more than the other. I'm just going purely off information that I've been given and experience from other people that have spoken, basically. I'm not going to give any personal feelings or anything like that. Like, I don't dislike either side. So it's kind of weird to be in a neutral standpoint quite like this. But, like, at the end of the day, people just want to play games and have fun. I mean, as a content creator, I don't believe I should be dragged into the morality of what games to record and what games not to record. But, I mean, I know there's a sense of integrity there. There's a Carno behind me. I'm wondering if that Carno was going to come after me. Let me just crouch down. I can't swim in this, can I? No, this won't let me swim here. Yeah, I automatically... I can't walk under it. I automatically swim. Yeah, getting dragged into that weird mix when I went into this just to have fun playing video games. A little bit weird. But, I mean, that's my thoughts on it. I'm... Like, what am I supposed to say? I like the people from both sides, so it's whatever. Now, see, if I was to try and get around this, I think I would have to go through the land bridge, which would basically start over there at that point. Getting around this is going to be a pain. Wait a second. I didn't notice those trees there before. Oh, they raised the water level. Oh, that's right. I remember now. Yeah. All right, so we would have to go to that section right there, and then we'd have to actually swim across a little bit. That's going to suck. This is actually really going to suck. Now, for those of you asking, because I see comments on it all the time, no, I do not know if the Isle is coming to console or not. There's so many comments on it. I don't know what specifications you need to run this game. There should be minimum specs on the Steam store page, and, well, I mean, you really don't need a beast mode computer to play this game. You really don't. Like, it's not badly optimized in any way, shape, or form. Like, I run the game pretty freaking good, even on a laptop. I bought a new laptop recently, and, like, I basically eat the game alive with the laptop. Granted, it's a high-end laptop. It's for gaming. But, I mean, still, a laptop should be able to run this game just fine as long as you have the circuitry and the right stuff to make it run the game. You can't expect to run the game on a Windows 98 or a Windows XP with like 2 gigs of RAM. That's asking for your computer to just have a hernia, basically. And finally, I don't know when the Hypo Spino is going into the game. All I know is that I get to see it every now and again because I watch out for that stuff. The thing is, I don't actively have access to the Hypo Spino. I can't tell someone to go into a server and play as the Hypo Spino on the spot. I just actively, I play this game a lot, and I record it a lot. So I just keep an eye out for stuff a lot. It's just what I do, because it's what I do. But guys, I'm gonna end the video right here. There's not much else I really have to show you or to say on any of the subjects, to be honest with you. I just like, I don't know. I want to know back from you guys. I want to hear back from you. I mean, if Beast of Bermuda was to change things around a little bit or show more advanced things in creation of stuff from a developer point of view, well, then, I mean, I think it would be a game that would be very viable to check out more, play more, and record more, ultimately. Actually, I know they're getting a new Rex, which I want to see that. I think that's going to be really cool to see. But, I mean, it's such a fickle road to even criticize a brand new game. And I'm not trying to put a brand new game down. I'm not trying to say, hey, don't do this, don't do that. In fact, I want them to continue on. I want them to start doing stuff and showing the community what they can really do. Like, I'd like to see the underdog come out on top. But I'm going to leave it in the air for you guys. Let me know what you think down below in the comments section. I want to know what you think about this new oxygen mechanic and stuff and, well, all the weather stuff. And I will see you in the next video.